Don Shula would like to come, Brent. He'd like to come to New York. One of the little obstacles is he'd like an apartment in a building that I have on Fifth Avenue called Trump Tower. And that's something that's more valuable than money. We just bought this hotel 2-3 days ago. We did it for this news conference. We thought you people would...
I feel like Dorothy Parker. Today I've got the critical eye. Paint my world just a little bit darker. I don't even have to try. Everyone seems a little bit desperate. They're all so witty but over the edge. Don't know why they try to impress you with one foot on the window ledge. That's just the way they play it. That's just the way they are. Think up a line and say it. I'll see you all later down at the bar. Don't try to understand it. It won't get you very far. Even the great pretender is really as naked as Hedy Lamarr. Today I feel like Dorothy Parker. Today I'm up here walking the floor. The light inside my head getting darker. Gonna leave this town for sure. One block down and another block over, there's a place that'll make you a drink. The night is hot, I believe that I'll go there. A password will get you in. Play a song by Hoagie Carmichael. Play that horn like Beiderbecke too. A glass or two of something you like, oh, separate you from those blues.
But the one thing historically people need to realize, that even if there is some asymptomatic transmission, in all the history of respiratory-borne viruses of any type, asymptomatic transmission has never been the driver of outbreaks. The driver of outbreaks is always a symptomatic person. Even if there's a rare asymptomatic person that might transmit, an epidemic is not driven by asymptomatic carriers.
Life is a constant party, swung to a shot of jazz. Even the broken hearted can steal a feel of the rise and the taz. This is the age of rhythm, these are the dancing years. Jump through the mirror with them, New York has no time for your tears. Today I feel like Dorothy Parker. Today I've got the critical eye. Paint my world just a little bit darker. Don't even have to try.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're incredible warriors. You have incredible strength. You have unbelievable intelligence and patience. It's a combination of both. I don't know which is greater, the intelligence or the patience, but let's assume it's the intelligence, okay? But I have to tell you, I think we have the greatest base of support anywhere, at any time, any election, and people are starting to find that out. They found it out in 2016. And I will be honest, This election, I believe we have far greater enthusiasm in this election.
That's right.
And we had a level that was a record because they still don't believe what happened. They said, where are all these people coming from, right?
We love you.
People that were great Americans that never voted, but they were good because they didn't like who they were watching or looking. People were great. They didn't vote. I'll never forget a congressman from Tennessee came up. They do very early voting. Tennessee, a great state. And they had just started voting, and I was in Pennsylvania making a speech, and he said, sir, I don't know, I can't speak for anybody, but I'm from Tennessee, and I've been doing this for a long time. He said, I've never seen anything like it. People are coming from the valleys and the hilltops, and they're coming from the cities. They're coming from all over. I never said they're coming out of the rivers. They're coming along those beautiful war fields that we have. They're coming from everywhere. Sir, I've never seen anything like it. But if other states are like Tennessee, you're going to win this election. He was the first one to say it. He was the first one. They came from the mountains. They came from everywhere. He said, I've never seen anything like it. And people that be having Trump pants and the hats, these are people that never were political people. They never wore a pin in their life having to do with politics. It's been an incredible experience for me. It's been an incredible experience, I think, for everyone. That's why, so in spite of the pandemic, and our farmers did a great job in supplying food and all of the difficulties during this period of time, but we're getting ready to do things like nobody's ever seen before. But the best way to bring unity is success. Success brings unity, and we were there, and then we got hit with the plague. But we won't forget that. We have to be very, very careful, and you have to watch. Every one of you have to watch, because bad things happened last time with the spying on our campaign, and that goes to Biden, and that goes to Obama. And we have to be very, very careful. Have to be very, very careful. And this time they're trying to do it with the whole post office scam. They'll blame it on the post office. You can see them setting it up. Be very careful and watch it very carefully, because we have to win. This is the most important election in the history of our country. This is the most, for a long period of time, I would say, well, 2016, how special was that evening? Was that one of the great? That was one of the great evenings. But we have to be very, very careful, and we have to win. Our country is counting on it. This is the biggest. This is it.